Well, howdy doody dudes and lady dudes. Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today, we've got some pretty awesome news revealed. So, was it yesterday or the day before? I think 2 days ago, I did a short news video talking about this new set, the next whatever it's called, special pack in the OCG is coming out. Apparently, it's supporting all heroes and rivals in a 48 card set. They start right out the gate with something hot and spicy. Yami Yugi's cards starting right out the gate, which is really awesome. This set is slated to have new cards as well as reprints, and we'll get there in a second. So let's just jump right into it and let's talk about the cards. So the first card here. All right, computer, just turn it on. It's going to give you some updates. Sorry if that happens. Dark Magicians, the Ultimate Wizards, a fusion card, and it has Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on the cover in the artwork. Really cool artwork. Nobody hates the Dark Magician artwork. You just can't. It's not allowed. It's a level 8 Dark Spellcaster fusion with 2800 attack, 2300 defense. Its materials are a Dark Magician or a Dark Magician Girl plus 1 Spellcaster monster. So I like that it's kind of generic like that. I know in the past people really don't like to play Dark Magician Girl in their Dark Magician builds, but I think the support, while it is kind of pushing you towards playing Dark Magician Girl, these cards are worth it. I think so. I think it ends up being pretty good. And then taking any spellcaster is really nice as well. We just have a bunch of random spellcasters in the archetype that are not random, but like in the deck that can be used as fusion fodder, which is pretty cool. That's for its effects. So the first effect says, once per turn, if a spell or trap card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can draw 1 card, and if you drew a spell or trap card, set it, or you can set it, and if you do, you can activate it this turn. It's pretty spicy. I mean, of course there's RNG to actually get those added effects, but worst comes to worst, like, your opponent's probably not going to be able to out a 2800 beat stick without activating a spell or trap in most situations. Keep in mind that's in most situations. There definitely are decks that can do that, but theoretically, more often than not, you're at least getting a draw. You put a 2800 beat stick on the field that your opponent has to work through, and it's going to get you a draw to hopefully give you at least a follow-up play for the following turn, right? Pretty solid. The second effect says that this card is destroyed, period. You can destroy it yourself, your opponent can destroy it, battle, card effect, doesn't matter. You can special summon both Dark Magician and 1 Dark Magician Girl from hand, deck, and or graveyard, anywhere, both. That's a pretty strong float, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure if the archetype itself has any way to destroy your own spellcasters. I know you can tribute them. I'm not sure if they destroy, but this is a fine card. I don't think it's crazy good, but I think it could see some play in the archetype. If you do open a good hand, you can end with this and like a Dark Magician or something. I don't know, but it's a cool card. I love the artwork, and I think it's fine. Yeah. Moving on to like an insane card is Magician's Souls. It's a level 1 Dark Spellcaster with 0/0 as its stats, and has 2 effects that are hard once per turns. First effect. If this card is in your hand, you can send a level 6 or higher spellcaster from your deck to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects. You send for cost. I'm pretty sure that's send for cost, right? Obviously, this is worded weird. I'm not sure this will be worded the same, but going off of this is telling me that you send for cost. So you get to Foolish a Dark Magician, Foolish a Dark Magician Girl, whichever one is better at the moment. Foolish any level 6 or higher spellcaster. Great. To activate one of these effects. Special summon this card, or send this card to the graveyard, then you can special summon a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from your graveyard. Long story short, without all the extra stuff in the middle, you just discard this card from hand, or send this card from hand to graveyard, to special summon a Dark Magician or a Dark Magician Girl straight from the deck. It's that level of good. I really, really like this card. And I think this could even have like added bonus like utility in other decks. I was thinking like Witchcrafters. That's an all spellcaster archetype. You could send one of the big ones to the graveyard and then just get this card on field for free. And then that deck already plays like at least 4 copies of like Monster Reborns. So like just being able to open with both of the Witchcrafter bosses in one turn is actually pretty decent. Whatever. This card also has a second effect where you can send up to 2 spell or trap cards from your hand or field to the graveyard as cost to draw that many cards. So obviously that one's not nearly as good. I don't think many of the Dark Magician spell and trap cards will float on that. It's an alright effect. I don't really expect it to happen much, and I believe that effect has to activate while you're on the field. You have to be already up on the field. But at least you can special summon this card out and then do your shuffle to try and dig deeper for a specific card. I guess that could be like a decent like side deck dig if you're playing like going first or second. You just like go for the special summon himself effect and then use his effect to just like ditch 2 spells of traps to draw 2 cards, and hopefully you run into your side deck stuff that can help you win a free game or so. I don't know, just something I was thinking about, but it's a really, really good card. I mean, really insane consistency buff, insane power buff. It's gonna let you end on bigger, better, and more consistent Dark Magician turn 1s, and even going second. Because if they stop your 1 play but you didn't use him, boom, discard, get a Dark Magician, 2500 beats, take place, and beat down. It works. It works. The card's insane. And then the last new card we have today is Magician's Combination, a continuous trap card with 2 different effects. First effect says, once per turn when a card or effect is activated, any card or any effect, you contribute 1 Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl as cost to special summon a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl with a different name than that tributed monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, negate that activated effect. Pretty solid. Second effect, if this face-up card is sent from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard, you can destroy 1 card on the field. So it has a little float, nothing crazy. It does work with sending, so like Din Gearsu doesn't work around this, stuff that mostly sending, I guess, yeah, and then destroying. It'll just pop a card, just a quick little punish, nothing crazy, but it is nice, added little bonus. I think this card's fine. I think it's searchable because it has Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl in the name, and even though it takes a little bit of setup, hopefully with this new monster, we're looking at a little more consistency, so you would be able to semi-consistently end on this. I mean, this is an Omni Negate, really, and it stays up. It's a once per turn you get to do that, which is pretty cool because when you think about it, once you get them in rotation, you can just do this every turn, right? Tribute Dark Magician, bring back Dark Magician Girl. Next turn, if they activate another effect, Tribute Dark Magician Girl, bring back Dark Magician. And then literally just cycle and cycle and cycle. It's a really powerful card that once you get your opponent caught in that loop and they don't have enough cards, enough resources to like bait and negate and then still do stuff, they're just going to lose, right? So I think this is a pretty good card. I think this, and also like I think before Dark Magician might have had a problem with like actually setting up legitimate disruption. I mean, I think the circle, I think it's Dark Magic Circle, it's okay, and you have a couple ways to special summon Dark Magician on your opponent's turn, but that was it. You had a quick effect to banish, and that was it once. And that's a continuous, so if they're able to remove that first, like, you know it's coming, they know how to work around it, right? So it has its weaknesses. I think this card's good. I think this card and this card are good. I think this card may add utility, and you might play it just cause, but I don't know. I think this one's really, really good, and this one's pretty dang good as well. So, and then also, they revealed that we're getting or at least the OCG is getting an Apprentice Illusion Magician reprint. This obviously doesn't mean much to us because we don't have that guaranteed here, but these 3 cards, definitely look forward to it. I think these really do help boost the archetype a whole bunch there, but I don't play Dark Magician, so if you know something a little more specific than I do, and you want to throw it down below, I'd definitely be down to learn a little bit more about Dark Magician, because these cards, like, actually, I think really do help with, like, sealing up some of the weaknesses of the deck and kind of make me a little more interested in Dark Magician. So, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. As always, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. We just hit 500 subscribers. I'll probably make a video on that soon. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.